Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in. Welcome, 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 welcome to Ask Alma Live. Oh my gosh, did y'all hear? I love when I say that. I'm sorry. I just do. Because you know what? That means that I'm getting ready to hang out with my friends. Okay. On Ask Alma Live. That's right. You know how it is when your friends get ready to come over? Or, put a wrench in it. Now, when you know you get ready to see you. Say hello, and come on in here.
Hey, Alma.
D. You know what? I ain't got nothing but love. Come on in here. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? How
Good.
y'all
We're
doing?
good. It's been a
Mhm.
long time
I
since we were
missed
here
y'all.
together.
I know. We missed last Tuesday. Thank y'all for trying to
Yes.
log on, but we wasn't home. But we appreciate y'all stopping by. Next time, call a sister for you knock on the door. But
Okay.
Tracy, hey guys. But
Hey, Tracy.
Alvin, let me just say, I've had a couple of people say, when you go to Alvin's, can I go with you? It's like I'm supposed to show up at Alvin's with 15 people. Like I don't think that's gonna work.
We will
Nope.
social distance in the backyard. We don't care.
I do have a place that we can go though. I'll tell you about that later. I went to a place on Sunday for the first time, and you can't take less than 6 or more than 8.
Okay, so the place was included with the brunch.
The place was included with the brunch.
I wondered that. That was
And
a question that I had.
it
Yes.
was, it was. And after you finish eating and dining, you go to another level on top of the roof and show you around DC. It was the total luxury brunch experience. That's
Oh
all I can say.
wow.
Wow.
I've never
Wow.
had it to that degree, but it popped.
I saw the pictures. It was amazing. So how much is it per
Tracy
person?
Tracy says she's number 8.
It
Hi
is, it
Pat,
is.
walk up.
Hey Pat, it is a
Hi
hundred
Pat.
dollars
Hey
per person.
Danielle.
Yep,
Is how much?
$100 per person.
Okay. But you
Can I
Yep.
got
eat
a
all
lot.
day?
It was a lot in
Say that
there.
again.
I said, can I eat all day?
Well, see, and that's what I'm afraid. Okay, see, that's what I'm afraid of.
No,
It
I'm
But
was
just
a
teasing.
lot
No,
though.
it
you
is
you you would spend that just in a restaurant. I mean, yes, that's not unreasonable.
no. It was a 4-course meal, and
Oh
then
yeah.
I can't say this word, but after you eat, you have a chartreuse. What is it? Chartreuse. Help me out. What is it with the platter that has the shakuri?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
it?
you're
I
saying
can't
it
think of the
right.
name of it. But you
Yeah.
have that, and you take that up there upstairs with your wine. It was again the total experience, but it didn't even start with
Okay.
the food. It started when you said hello to the person who opened the door for you.
Right, right.
It
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it.
Okay. That's not bad. Nice birthday, D. Our
Yeah,
birthday is coming
I
up,
know,
girl.
right? Sounds like something we
I'm
need to
telling you.
investigate.
I
That's
think
what
so.
I think you should, and let me
I
plan it
think
for you. And
so.
how about that?
I want. I wanted to tell Mary Lou pointed out how well your locks looked, and Mary Lou, we just mentioned that how
Thank you.
fabulous Alma's hair
Thank
looks
you.
tonight.
Thank you, Mary Lou. Who
Mary
Yes,
Lou,
keeps the
she got
lock
them.
on
She got them done
braids
last
elites.
Friday. She got them done, and
I
she brought
did.
her own stylist on the show last Friday.
I
Her own
did. I
makeup
was on.
artist and everything.
He said. Mary Lou was like, wait, I got to hook you up, girl.
Oh, Mary Lou is the
She was
one who
doing
did it.
hair, makeup. Yes. She's my
Mary
life.
Lou.
Yes.
Well, look at here. Look at
Robin,
here.
Sorry, guys. I was entrenched on a report that I thought I had done, and then questions came back, and I lost track. Sorry.
Life of a superstar.
we're
I'm
just so
Never
happy
telling
enough
you're
you.
time.
here.
No problem. We're happy to be graced with your beauty,
For,
girl. You on time. You on
All
time.
right. Fantastic. What I miss? What I miss?
You ain't missed nothing but my
nothing, yeah.
hair,
Okay.
my
We were just
locks.
talking about, yeah.
Your
We
locks
thank
are
you, Mary
fabulous,
Lou.
boo.
Thank you,
I know,
girl.
Fabulous.
right?
Thank you, girl.
Mm.
I gotta
Yes.
tell y'all this story real fast because it's so funny. Julite, that's my cousin from North Carolina. I was supposed to call her back for 3 days. Y'all tell Julite I've been moving. I got my
It's got a lot of
Alabama
stuff
family
going on.
coming. It's like, Julite, you know I love you. You know, she's the cousin that keeps us all together. Girl, you know
Well,
I do. And
I
I'm gonna
have
call you
one of
back
those.
tomorrow.
obviously she couldn't
Yeah,
do that
she
for
is.
you because you've been gone.
Right,
Okay.
but she was still like texting me like,
Checking
okay,
in.
Checking in, right?
what is the problem now?
She said,
So
that's the fast one right there.
I have got to tell y'all this story because it was so funny. So y'all know my locks are brown at the bottom because I stopped coloring when COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of gray on top. It's kind of blending, and I'm just letting it blend because I really don't think I'm gonna color it again. I think I'm trying to figure out this whole gray thing. But anyway, Ava and I watch Moana all the time. We've seen it like 25 times. It's our movie. And for those of you who are coming in, come on in. It's Ask Alma Live. Alma's talking about something that ain't got nothing to do with the show. But hang in here with me for a minute. Just hang in here with me because I haven't seen my friends for 2 weeks. Come on, just sit right here with me. So we talk about my granddaughter Ava. So I said Ava because in Moana there's a part where her grandmother, they have a lot of communication in this movie, and that's why I really like it. And I was like, Ava, doesn't it remind me of you and me? And so she was like, mm-mm. So I was like, oh, it doesn't? She's no, grandma, you don't look like her. She has gray hair. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take that. If she trying to directly say, hi, Pajella. If she's trying to say, like, my grandma ain't got gray hair and she don't look old, I'm going to take all of that. So I was like, okay, girl, I understand. So later, we were in the car. I got out. She climbed over the seat to come out the front and was up a little bit on top of me so she could see the top of my head. So she goes, oh, oh, grandma, I see it now. I was like,
I can see clearly now.
Right.
zip it, girl. No, suck it in. You don't get a do-over. We sticking with the grandma. You don't look like that, okay?
Right.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
you didn't pull that. I told you not to climb over the seat. You ain't
Right.
pull that.
Didn't I tell you not to climb over the seat? Alvin, both of us cracked up laughing like, okay, girl, if that's what you say.
Right.
Because
I love
all that gray up in here that I'm
Well,
trying
that's what's
to...
fantastic about kids under 10 is like they don't have the filters and the concerns. They just check you. It's like, oh no, so you need to. Oh yeah, you need to stop that, right? You got, yeah, okay.
Right. No,
It's
no,
coming out
no.
so pure.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yes.
And you have to deal with it. And then what she says, you're going to have to deal with
Deal
it.
with
You have to
that,
deal with
right?
that,
You
grandma.
can't even call it a mic drop. It's like,
Right. Mic drop.
it's not.
So...
You can't even call it that
No.
because you just got to look at them like, well, you're right.
Right. There
But you
goes
also
gray
have to
girl.
understand if you know anything about genetics, you can't be mad because they are you.
Hey, she is me. I don't
They
care
are
what
you.
anybody says. That little girl right there is all this.
Yes.
Yes,
And
yes.
she's 9. Imagine.
Right. I look at her and then I have different thoughts about my mother and her process with me. Like, I wish I could call heaven and go,
I'm sorry.
okay, girl, I'm sorry.
I
get
see
it
the
now.
problem.
Right. I
I
get it
did that
now.
once. I think it was on Trey's 5th birthday. And I was in the kitchen, with a drink and a cigarette, and I was on the phone going, Mom, I'm sorry. Look, I'm like, I managed to get to a place where I didn't put him or my head in the oven, but I was tired. And I was like, thank you, and I'm so sorry.
You know what? Ain't that the truth?
Yes.
We went to the beach, Alvin. The 3 of us had a girls' day at the beach. We snuck out. I can't say much about that because that was a sneak out of town. Like, I can't mention days, times, nothing like that. But I did want, hey!
Nice. Who's in charge of the lighting? Who's in charge of the lighting for
Honey,
that?
that was the good. That was the good Lord softbox. They kept saying we can't stop. I was like, it's perfect.
Listen, she had us ducking tractor trailers, parking illegally. She was like, "We're gonna get these sunflowers," and we trotted across the road. And she was explaining this term of how the sun and the perfect lighting and everything. So yeah, it was
perfect.
a great picture.
You all skin
That
look
was
really
fantastic.
good. I mean,
Thank
popping.
you.
That's what
Popping.
sun and beach
Popping.
will do for you. That is not a
But-
filter.
No
But
makeup, no
That is not a
filter.
filter.
it's the soft box because it's kind of cloudy. It's overcast, and that's a great time to get photographed outside. It might not look great to you, but it's great for the camera.
Yeah, that was
Well,
a fun day.
I'm not
Fun
trying
day.
to sell anything with iCanvas, but if you all could, you should for $5.99. You should go ahead and send that picture in and get it put on the canvas and keep it. Okay, because that picture's good. iCanvas.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Alvin.
have
go
a
to
couple of
iCanvas.
them. Yes.
Yep, go
Thank
ahead
you,
and do
Nice.
Alvin.
that.
Alvin knows too, because Alvin knows. If
Alvin
it wasn't, he
knows.
wouldn't
Yeah.
say anything.
I swear I got a whole room full of iCanvas pictures up there. Okay. Okay.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I was thinking about that. I'm gonna look into that because in the new place. We done moved in a new place. I can put some pictures out. Hi,
Mhm.
Hi,
Jackie.
Jackie.
Hey, you guys. That's Jackie Henderson Wilson. Oh, Jackie. I want to say this too before I forget. And I know my ADD is all over the place tonight, but y'all just hanging here with me, Jackie. So we got the Wilson family in Alabama too. So Gill wanted me to figure out like where that whole connection was. So me and you gotta figure that out. Okay, y'all. I just wanted to tell her that. So
Woo.
yeah. Okay. Where we at? Ask Alma Live.
Question? Do we have a question? Is there a
That is
question?
where we are.
there a
We
question?
have-
Did you do your disclaimer?
I have to do my disclaimer first. Thank you, Robin. Did you hear Dee just pushing us along? Although that is why she's here. Disclaimer. This is a fun show with me and my friends. We talk about what's going on. We listen to your questions, and we are not doctors. So if you need someone and you need a particular type of assistance, we suggest that you do that. We're all in with finding the help that you need. But if you want, like a common sense answer, then you at the right place. Let me tell you, y'all at the right place. At the right place.
Because we're good for telling people, look over there. No, I'm
Oh, what'd you say?
What'd you say?
On our face. On our face. Right.
Look over there.
Yes. So we have actually 4 questions tonight. Hi, Demeen. Hey, Gigi. How are you guys? Hi,
I'm
Michelle.
not seeing the comments.
I
Okay.
am so glad that you guys are with us tonight. So glad.
I see them now.
So I got an email this week that was just a little bit different, but I totally loved it. So let's go with question number 1.
Alma, my wife is tripping sometimes. She goes out with her friends, and I don't say anything. I say, enjoy yourself, have your time. But when it's my turn to go out, she gets attitude. So my question is, how can I talk to her about her tripping all the time? I'll take any suggestions. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You
I love
better
it.
use your emoji. You better,
I love it.
whoever he is.
Oh my goodness.
I love
thought
it.
that was so good.
I want one.
Technology added. Well, you have it on your phone.
Yes.
But is it animated?
Are you?
Yeah.
You got an iPhone?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
you
have
might.
a Droid.
Android? You
Yes.
might have it on your Android.
Android should
too.
have it too. Yeah.
You can
Okay.
send that as a text.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. That is cute, honey.
love it.
Cute.
Because the other thing I thought he was talking about his wife. So
I'm
he didn't want the
still
real
there.
thing.
Animation. Wait a minute. Okay.
But hold on. He did it in 30 seconds because it only gives you 30 seconds.
Okay.
He did that. So, brother, whoever you are, good timing. 30 seconds.
10 cool points.
10 cool points.
10.
That was nice. That was nice. So to recap, this young brother says he goes out, his wife goes out with their friends. They both have a great time. When she goes out with her friends, he's good, he's cool. Hey, do your thing. I'll see you. But when it's time for him to go, she's asking 50 million questions and giving him a hard time. So he says, what's up with that? Like, how do I deal with that?
I'm looking at Robin because
Alvin.
I love me some Robin. Robin to me is like sticking a gas tank in a car. When Robin gets filled up, then I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna slam the case and come on with it. So,
Brother, the first thing I'm going to say is you can't say she be tripping all the time.
Yes.
Now, all the time, always, those kinds of words are loaded and they set the tone of your discussion. And I'm sure that's what you want to have instead of an argument. And so it sounds like she's insecure about something.
Yeah, but I think he has to first, if he asks her, why does she ask those questions? Perhaps it will help him answer or see some of the things that he does to her, or to possibly make her ask those questions, because clearly she doesn't trust him.
Right. She's insecure about something.
She doesn't trust him, something that, that has happened, allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly.
That he might not be aware of, because, come on, we don't know what we don't know.
Right.
He might not
And
even
people
know
don't
that he's
ask
giving
questions
up
for
that.
no reason. People don't ask questions for no reason. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Another thing, I'm just thinking about it. Just I'm not trying to out my girls, but sometimes we females, we think we're looking behind what's being said, and she might be thinking, why is he so nonchalant about me going out? He don't seem to care whether I go out or not. So why is that?
Yeah. I also think I am not the end all be all of marriage couples advice, but I've been doing this for 25 years. I don't ask Gill and get more information. When I ask, I get less information.
Right.
So I would suggest that, we don't know her, but he's asking, like, just tell her some stuff on your way out the door. I'll be with so-and-so. We're hanging out at so-and-so, and I should be back around 2. That's it.
If she chooses to put on her house coat and her slippers and go to wherever you are, then that's a whole nother story.
Right. That's a different question.
But you have told her where you're going. And so your job is to walk your talk. Be where you said you were going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's a few things going on there. You know what I'm saying? It's a few things going on with that.
Dee Dee, I missed you.
I don't know. I got a whole new link and everything. I don't know what happened.
Hey Dee, did you do you want us to play the animated? It's a short guide. We're gonna play it for you.
No, you don't do that.
I think I want to see it again. I was using you as
it's super
Go
cute.
with me, girl. Go with me.
I'm sorry. Yes, please replay.
Alma, my wife is tripping sometimes. She goes out with her friends, and I don't say anything. I say enjoy yourself, have your time. But when it's my turn to go out, she gets your attitude. So my question is, how can I talk to her about her tripping all the time? I'll take any suggestions. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, did y'all? Because I also heard him whispering.
See, wait a minute. You doing that thing that Robin was just talking about, okay? You all behind the scenes, okay?
All behind the words.
He was probably trying to make sure he said tripping right 3 times. Okay, come on.
He was whispering with that one. That's hilarious. So, Dee, we have given him the advice that just tell your wife where you're going, tell her who you're going to be with, and what time you're going to be back, and call it a day.
Oh no!
Did he drop again? Wow.
You know what? This world that we're in right now, with this beautiful, we just popping it out whenever we want to.
Popping it out, and we just still there. We're still there.
And look at her spinning. Look at it. Oh well.
Look, I gotta stop laughing because I hope I don't pop out.
That's true. Okay, and you know what? You know what? Wait a minute. I'm going back to the young man. Am I talking really loud? Sounds like it.
You sound
okay. Going back to the young man, if she's insecure too, just make a joke of it sometimes. Just go up and hug her. Say you're going to go out and go up and hug her when she starts tripping and say, "What's the matter, baby? You know I love you. What's the matter?
Right.
Come here, give me some sugar. I'm gonna stay here with you. You didn't even have the plans, but you've made out like you had the plans. And wait for her to start tripping, and just do whatever to console her and make her know that she's the only one."
I'm
That is
sorry,
nice,
y'all.
Rob,
I want to
man.
get married. See, you making me not want to even get married because I
Oh,
can't be giving you that kind of energy like that. See, okay, you make. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sitting here going, why I gotta do all that?
Why I gotta lie?
Why
Say
I
it,
gotta?
Alvin. Why you got to
Why
lie?
I gotta do that? I'm tired. I done came home from work. I want to hang out with the boys.
Alvin, if you want to be old and sitting on the porch with me, you can do it, or you're gonna have to go ahead and get on this plan.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get a contract before I get married. I will not hug you when you're insecure. Okay, check.
Yes, you will. If you want some peace in that house,
I'm kidding.
yes,
I'm
will.
kind of kidding. Okay, all right.
I
Okay,
love that. That was funny. And Tracy said the maintenance man is back at D's.
Come on.
Oh. Mhm.
You know what, Tracy? That crossed my mind. I'm just saying.
Tracy, go to your room.
My mind, though, girl.
but leave your computer on, but go to your room.
Tracy was the one talking about calling somebody daddy the other week. I'll call you daddy. That was Tracy.
I remember that.
Yes.
I remember that. That's my family, y'all. You know how we are. Anyway, so we gave him good advice. And I love the animated question. Come on, y'all. Send me some more animated questions. Questions go to alwayaskalma@gmail.com. Send me questions. Me and you, if you only have one sentence, don't worry about it. Me and you gonna go back and forth and talk a little bit, and we'll figure out the question and get it on the show. Okay. Always ask alma.gmail.com. Tracy said that maintenance man at your house, but don't tell her that I told
you. D, what you doing?
Don't tell her I said it.
I have been online all day. I don't know what is happening right now.
Don't tell her
But I'm ready to kick this computer off the table. I'm like, it has worked all day. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, real quick, D, tell us your answer for this young man.
I didn't see it.
You saw the animation, didn't you?
No, it didn't show up the second time either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
y'all helped. I trust that y'all handled it. So
we'll move on.
Okay.
It wasn't that deep.
Ernie is watching. I just want to say hi, Ernie. I want Ernie to read a question. So would you please answer my text message? Thank you very much. Okay. So y'all ready for
I just saw Tracy's comment.
Right. Question number 2.
Hello, my name is Barbara. I'm your VVR for the evening, and here's the question. Dear Alma, I have gotten myself into a bind. I think I'm in love with 2 different men. One is my ex, who is trying to come back into my life after 9 months apart. The second is a new love who I've been seeing for 4 months. My ex and I split up because I felt like he wasn't ready to settle down. But after time apart, now he says he's ready. I've made a list of pros and cons, and both men are faring about the same. They are both 10 years younger, physically fit, and financially stable. I am 56 years old, and I am enjoying my life, but I don't feel like I have time to waste. Is it possible to be in love with 2 people at the same time?
Miss Barbara, let me say thank you. She looks so beautiful.
I know, right? Is that Jackie's sister?
I know, right?
Yeah,
it's like, I don't know what kind of vitamins they taking in their family. I don't know.
I know,
what
right?
water they be drinking, but I need me some, okay?
I was looking at her saying, go ahead, sis.
I was thinking she was the person who was She was reading
That's
about
what I
it.
mean. I thought it was her. Yeah.
I was like, come on now.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
That's Jackie's mommy.
That
Okay.
is Jackie's
Beautiful.
mommy. Because you
Okay.
know what? If while listening to it and thinking that it was her, my answer would be, "Do your thing, girl."
I was gonna say,
What's the problem?
Girl.
why are you bothered?
Not one, but two. Men that want to go out with you. Okay, where's the dilemma?
Mhm.
Oh well.
Exactly. It is really that.
Look at Alvin. Alvin,
My-
come on, Alvin, come on.
my first answer to her is yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can be in love with two people.
You can be in love with two
Yes.
people. Okay.
Oh, I don't think so. I was just saying it because it was her and
Oh.
she looked pretty. But no, I don't think you can be
You
in
don't
love
think
with
so?
I think you can love more than one
Oh,
person.
you don't think you can be in
I
love
don't
with
think
two
you
people?
can necessarily.
No.
I don't know if you should always act on that, depending on what is happening in your life. But I think you can love more than one person.
No.
I don't think for her.
Not be in love with two people in that way. Like I love all of y'all. That's multiple people that I love. The question is, can you be in love with more than one person at a time?
Yes,
I
I
think
believe
so.
you can.
Yes.
Yes.
No. What is
Yes.
Yes. I'm
And don't you make me disappear again. I said yes.
I believe that you can.
No,
You
it's no
hear
way.
all the time where people are married to people, but they truly are pining over someone that they, had been with for forever. You just don't act on it, but it doesn't mean you can't love them both.
No, and that's what it is. You just pining and you haven't remembered why you really didn't love them.
But no,
And then it
that's
comes back to
different.
you and then you
No.
only love one.
No, then you don't love
Okay.
them. If you don't remember, if you're like just kind of thinking, oh, I should get back with that person, then that's not being in love with them. But if you are, I think you can be in love with two people.
But if you're in love with the first person, why are you even talking to the second person?
Circumstances.
Sometimes the first person acts out.
Then
wait a minute. There's
No.
there's some eggs in that basket.
Just because they're not
Alvin.
available to you doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore.
See, Alma married and stuff. See, that's where you coming from.
For 125 years.
Okay,
And
Alma
thank you,
married. She all
Carol.
happy,
And
married.
thank you, Carol, who says the Bible says you cannot love two masters at the same time. Really, you don't.
But they ain't your masters. They talking about.
No. That's not the same thing.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. See, look. See, God God said, "Let me get D off this camera now." Okay. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Right,
see.
Sean. Nobody burns the candle at both ends. You only light one end of the candle on a regular basis. Thank you, Sean. Although
Why you gotta be all
Wait a
regular?
minute. Sean said, "What? Yes, you can be in love with two people at the same time, but that is like burning the candle." Okay, now, wait a minute. Now I got that. I thought he was saying something else. Okay, great. Yes. Okay, now work with it.
No, you cannot. You cannot. Thank you, babe.
She has to.
See, you know what? You be in love with one. Like my husband just handed me water. I sent him a text and said, "Can you bring me some water?"
Like I said, Gill and Alma, Gill and Alma. Gill and Alma. Okay, we come Gill and
That's
Alma.
right, Alvin.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
come over
right.
and learn from y'all. But right now, we got somebody on here who's talking about she's in love with two people, and one is full of familiarity. That first one,
right?
That she's gone back to, but she has met something new, something exciting. So how yes, it's possible to kind of have an interest in both.
Overlap.
Yeah, but now you got to if you want to make a decision. She needs to answer two questions. Do you want to be in a relationship and can you?
That's good.
Right. Yeah. Because if you're in a relationship, then you only love one.
That's not true.
Well,
I can love somebody. I could be madly in love with someone, with Alvin, and he's like, yeah, that's nice, but he's not in love with me, but I can still be in love with him. And I can be in love with that new guy that I just met 2 months ago, too.
That's right. Yeah, we're talking about emotions here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We're not talking about actions. We're talking about emotions and feelings.
Right.
And how do you cut those on and off?
But I think she's basically saying, like, can I be with both guys, right? Did y'all get that out of it, or was that just me?
Well, I saw that she was trying to make a decision.
She's trying to make a decision.
Yeah.
She's trying. And if she was asking us which one should she go to, I'm gonna cross my hands and say, girl, I don't even know because
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
thought you
don't
would have made
know.
a decision.
No,
Oh,
I
I know
can't.
what I would say, Robin. Would you say go forward or go back?
I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
Come on now.
Robin. You know what,
Yeah,
girl? Come
but
on,
but
Alvin. You got to pick one. You
but
going
I think
forward or you going back?
sometimes I do believe that Jody Watley said second time around.
That's cute too.
Okay, so I'm with the first. Go back to the first guy. Go back to the first guy and see if it's really gelling the way you said. If it's really gelling, because familiarity is a powerful thing.
It
When you're
is.
familiar with something emotionally, it doesn't mean that it was bad the first time. Sometimes it just wasn't the right time.
Because she
That's
said
true.
that he thought he wasn't ready, but
Yeah,
after they weren't together for a while, then he decided
That's
he
that's
was.
yeah,
that's
So,
that
and that
happens.
was right. It wasn't like he did some craziness,
Right.
because
yeah.
then that would give a different answer. But so, Alvin, you saying step back,
See,
step
you put
back.
that negative on there. See, I ain't say step back. See, step back. See, y'all talking about step back. Girl, turn and go back down the street and all that stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm
Okay,
saying
what you saying?
familiarity. If it's familiar to you and you like it, she didn't say she didn't like him anymore. She said, I still like him.
Love
So
him.
that means the new guy is going to be up its creek because she's gonna always think about that familiarity for a minute
And
until
if
she
she
gets it out
should
of her
have cut it
system.
off. Right,
And
right,
and I
right.
don't know if that's a man thing or what,
No,
but
no. Mm-mm,
I know if you're still familiar with it, you're gonna think
mm-hmm.
about it and may want to go back to, especially if it wasn't tumultuous. Did I say that right, Lord? I'm using big words
Yes,
with
you
wine.
did. You
Yes,
know
you
Okay,
what? Because
did.
you
if
don't
okay, I
ask
was
Alma.
like,
Go ahead.
yeah,
You got
okay,
that.
if it wasn't something where it was like he was cruel to her or something like that, he just said he
Right,
wasn't ready.
right.
Yeah.
So would she want to go back? Because do we have a tendency to want what we can't have? Because a lot, here's the thing for me too.
But he's
I,
saying she can have him now.
She
now,
can.
but she couldn't when they broke up because he wasn't ready. So do
Right.
you
And
go back because right? Do you go? I'm with you, Pat. Is he really
what Pat
ready,
say?
or she said, is the ex really ready, or just missing the familiar? Right.
But that's what Alvin's saying. He's saying try
Well,
it out. Try it
I'm
out and see.
and,
I
and I'm
wouldn't.
saying if he is missing the familiar, what's wrong with that?
I would go with this, and Robin, I still want. You said go forward. I would go forward and see what happens in that relationship. And if that relationship didn't work, then I might come back to the one behind me for a hot minute. Because you know what? Really, when the relationships don't work, they really just don't work. Like you can go back to it for a minute, and then everybody's playing nice in the sandbox and being like real sweet and listening and being that person that you want them to be, and then like 3 long weeks later you fell back into the real you. And
I also think that she should be honest with both of them.
so look, Danielle says a win. So you mean when
Denzel.
Denzel and Delroy Lynn approach me again, I gotta pick
I think the new guy might have a lot of respect for her if she
one.
said,
Yeah.
I like you, but I'm still trying to get out of emotionally with this guy that I was with. I mean,
Yuck. Yuck.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's something about honesty right now that's like feeling kicking
Hmm.
in for me. And
Hmm.
thank you, Tracy, after being honest with herself. Come on, Tracy. Tracy get the I Drink Wine Award tonight. Thank you, Tracy.
Tracy just want to come to your house to the barbecue.
She
She
can come
said she
on
was
over.
number 8.
Well, like I said, after last week she was on the show last week. She can come back. I already told her
Yes,
she
she
can come over
was.
anytime she wants. But no, there's something about honesty. And Tracy's
Yeah.
right. Be honest with yourself first. Who do you really like?
Who do you like? And are you interested in what's ahead of you that you don't know? Or
Right.
are you playing comfortable going back to what you do know? Like
Oh,
that's the question.
well, she didn't get a chance to know fully what she about what do you
Brought
call
the
it?
back, going back.
The previous guy, not the
Right,
ex, not the
right,
guy in
right,
the
right,
back, not the guy under the rock, right? The
right.
previous guy. She didn't.
Right.
She did because he said he wasn't ready.
Yeah, he ain't ready. He ain't ready now. He just mad you got somebody else. Girl, keep it moving.
He don't know.
And you know what? If he really wants to be with you and it doesn't work out with the next guy, he'll be there when you get back. He shouldn't be tied into somebody else that quickly.
Send her an email. Tell her call us back in 6 weeks. Tell us what's going on.
I'm down with move on. I
Move
feel
forward.
like we're talking about in love. She said in
In love.
love.
Yeah.
It's not just like it's in love. And if he's in love, he'll be in love in 3 months. I will keep my powder dry and keep watching.
Girl,
I'll be
me
watching.
too.
You know, I was so team go previous, but since
And I also
see,
agree
my
with
girl, like I
Danae.
told, she always, you said something. Okay, girl, pack your bags and move
Dee
forward. Move
Now
forward.
listen,
we
I
miss
was
you,
no,
girl.
I was watching you on another device. Hold on a second, let me fix that.
Okay, D's will weigh in.
She is 50 something years old. There's
Right.
no reason why she can't have them both
You know,
Boom.
that's what Demeen just said.
until she
One
figures
of them.
out what she
That's
the
right. Keep
the
her
second
powder
one's
dry.
only been around 4 months.
Right,
He
right.
might step up and make the other one, insignificant. But in
Yeah.
the meantime, date them both.
Be with both because one of them will make you forget about the other
One
one.
of them will step up, and
One
then
of
the
them.
other one will
Woo!
be
Ooh,
ASXOUT.
my
One of them
goodness.
will
My
make you forget,
goodness.
girl. What's his name
Mm,
again?
Again,
mm.
again,
I need
write
to
her
hang out
back.
with her. What's her name? Yeah, what's her
Write her back and tell her to check in 6 weeks and let us know how it's
Okay,
going for her. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I want to know because
Although my cousin Demeen, I'm right there with you, girl. And Dee
what did
Dee,
me
I'm right
say?
there with Demeen
They
said,
both.
"Why tell either man? They date both of them."
They can know about
Oh,
each other. I
no,
mean,
I wouldn't. I
you
would
get
if
the
I wouldn't be dishonest, but in fact, I'd be very honest with
yes.
the former one. Hey,
yeah,
you left me on the curb.
that is what. Okay, I agree with you on that, Robin. Honesty. I was saying the new guy, but you're right. Be honest with the first guy.
Yes.
Yeah, tell
Be
him,
honest with
look,
them both.
yeah,
Be honest with them both. If
yeah,
she's only been with the second guy 4 months,
yeah.
he probably knows about, she's probably at least mentioned the old dude.
Oh no.
So
See, and see that
The
I know
old
that
dude.
this is off topic, but see, you don't be meeting no new person talking about your ex all the
you
No,
time.
no, no, no,
What
no,
am
no,
I
no.
supposed to do with that
intentional,
information?
not intent. I mean,
I
it's not
just
like we
told
ain't giving you a
somebody
whole
that.
bunch of details and stuff, but
I
he
wasn't
been around
about your
four
ex.
months. He probably,
Maybe
if he
not.
did his homework, you know what? You're right. Maybe he doesn't. She doesn't know
Right.
anything about the old dude. But I think that if he's going to come back into the picture, he needs to know, because he needs to be able to make the decision whether he wants to stay and try or if he wants to move on. Because sometimes exes can wreak havoc on what you got going on because they aren't really exes.
Right.
He
That's
So
what
needs
I'm
she
to know
should
saying.
that I'm not marching in place for him. That's what he
Right.
needs to
absolutely,
know.
I wouldn't
absolutely.
tell either one, and I would have a great time with both. Like, I'm 56, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And if you're trying to
Oh
hang with
well,
me, we
there
can
is
hang.
that.
And
Well,
when I get ready
exactly.
to
That's
make a
why
move,
they
I'll let
both
you
get.
know.
I can't. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I can't see you on Wednesday because I'm going out with this
Right.
one. But
I
I'm
no
open
no
on
no
Thursday.
no. I can't see you Wednesday, but I got some time on Thursday. Ain't none of your business. Why? It's
You're
just
right.
like
You
when
don't
you
have to.
call out sick at work. You ain't got to tell them you sick. You just say I ain't coming.
Oh,
You
y'all are
ain't
barking up
got to
some
like you
trees.
do not.
Y'all
To
barking
tell
all
me
over
you
town
Alma,
with
what
all
y'all
that
barking.
happened to Alma?
information.
She
I
used
was,
to be
I
such a
Listen,
nice
know.
girl.
it was Miss Barbara.
She
It
was
was
like,
Miss
go
Barbara
full
and the
speed
whole
ahead.
beauty thing, and I'm just stuck on it. Like, do your
Do your thing.
Okay,
At 50 something, absolutely.
Now,
okay.
Do your
wait a
thing.
minute. How would you feel if the positions were reversed and it was a man saying that?
I don't know because
What?
I didn't see a man read the question. I saw
A
the
man
Oh,
woman
saying
read the
what?
question.
No, no.
oh,
Would you feel so? Don't tell them. Ride it
No.
out.
see,
Do your thing.
see,
If it was a man saying
If
that,
I
oh,
was
come on,
if I was the
Robin.
come on
new
now, tell
woman,
the truth.
if I was the new woman, I would want to know that this man was engaging some activity with an ex, because I give me the options. Give me the option to say
Yeah.
yes, I want to do battle, or no, I'm not for that. Go check out your ex, see what happens. If it don't work out, call me. But I don't want to be the person who is kind of hanging out, waiting to see what that
What you
relationship
gonna do?
does.
Right.
So
Give
I
me
would want to know. I would want, if you revisiting some places, I would want to know, because I would
Good
want
for
to
you,
be
but
able
he
to
ain't
make
gonna
that
tell
decision.
you.
Well, he won't, but I would want to
what?
know.
Why
Right.
isn't he?
It's
Why isn't he going to tell you? You
'Cause
want her
see,
to say it, but
oh,
why wouldn't he
Alma
say
is.
no,
it?
I said that she didn't have to tell. Alvin, you said what?
I'm listening to Alma. I don't know what was in that water that Gill brought her. I don't know what was in that water, if it was water, but something just went awry. Because first, okay, Alma
I'm gonna
first.
need the question next week without Miss Barbara reading it, because she was just so on point. I was like, "Girl,
Tell that
do
woman to
your
send
thing."
us a follow up 6 weeks from now.
That's true.
I want to know
Okay.
what she's
Also,
doing.
STDs.
Ooh.
Well, but
That's a whole nother
me
topic.
with dating doesn't necessarily I'm being intimate with everybody.
Well, I ain't
Let's
falling
be
in
clear
love like
about
that.
that.
Come on now.
Yeah.
But
Wow, you
how
56.
is
Ain't
she
nobody
really
got
in
a lot
love
of
with the
time.
dude after 4 months anyway? You can call it what you want to call it. But
Let's.
right.
Okay, so we got a male's point of view here, D. Look at that.
Okay. For me, it went away. If you love two people at the same time, I would choose the second one, because if you love the first one, you wouldn't have fallen for the second one. I
Thank
would
you,
move on.
Sean. You know what I
I agree. I
love when
disagree.
Sean watches the show
Sean,
on Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
He is faithful.
He is faithful,
Sean,
and he and I always, Sean, me and you.
That's why you want him on here, because he agrees with
Sean,
you.
bringing Southern love, okay, from North Carolina. Okay, no,
Thank
he's
you,
not in North
Sean.
Carolina. I think he's in. He's in the South. Where are you, Sean?
Juliet is in North Carolina. My cousin is in
Is
North
he in North
Carolina.
Carolina? Okay, he's
No,
bringing.
I
So
don't know if Sean
what do
is
you think about
Juliet.
people that remarry people that they divorced?
And
Yeah.
how many times do you hear it doesn't make it the second time?
Right.
All the time.
Yeah, because
Boing,
you
yoing, yoing,
forgot.
yoing, yoing, yoing,
Oh,
yoing,
New
yoing, yoing.
Orleans.
New Orleans, New Orleans, New
Orleans.
Orleans. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sean.
I don't know. I want to hear from her in 6 weeks or something because I
I'll
need to
email her
know
back and ask her to give us a follow
how's
up.
it
And we'll
going.
see. Yeah,
How's it
just
going?
how's it
So
going.
the panel is torn.
We're torn. Yes, and with her follow up, Miss Barbara, I'm gonna send you a different question because I don't want you to read the follow up one, okay? Because that one just gives me life, and I'm ready. So we're
Oh,
gonna
wait
have
a minute.
somebody
Why
else.
is it giving you life?
I don't know. She was like, I'm 56. I got to. I was like, girl, you know
Robin
what?
is
Do your
starting
thing.
trouble.
I know, right?
Robin is. You can't even see her throwing like ice bombs at you on your screen. I was like, what is Robin doing?
I know, Robin. Right? I feel bad for
Okay. I'm being good.
I do
I
feel.
I'm still looking for a new love.
Really?
I
Really?
love this group. I love this group.
I was going to say, I was saying I feel bad about that, but that was a lie. I don't feel bad, but y'all help me with that. Like, send me some messages so I can get back to center. Okay. Okay, wait. We got 4 questions tonight. We've been through 2.
Yep.
I don't know if we're going to get to all 4,
So I was
but
gonna say we went through 3.
let's try the next one. Question number 3.
Hi, my name is Jackie, and I'm tonight's VVR. Here is the Ask Alma question. Dear Alma, I've been married for 2 years now. I love my husband very much. We have 2 small children under the age of 2. I know. Anywho, here is my dilemma. My husband wants full custody of his 5-year-old son from a previous relationship. Right now, my husband works full-time, and I'm home with the kids. If we get his son, that will be 3 little children I will have to deal with all day, every day. I'm just not feeling it. I just can't do it. We don't have enough time alone with each other already, especially with our new baby. How can I deal with this situation fairly? Do you have any advice?
That's my bestest friend forever and ever. She's one of us, y'all. She's one of our people.
You want to say today? She
Jackie.
looks
Thank you,
familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jackie, you want to say today? She's one of our people. Thank
Hey.
you, Jackie.
And that was her mama that
And that
read
was
the
her
last
mom.
question.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We were
Because I was
talking
looking at
about
her like I was
these.
looking at her mom.
Yeah.
Like, don't I know? I've seen her somewhere before.
Yes.
That was a good
Thank you
question,
both.
though.
That's a
Thank
good
That
you
was
question.
both.
good. That was
That's a good
good.
question. Recap:
Good.
3 kids, 2 little ones, and then the husband wants to bring in his 5-year-old from a previous relationship, which I'm thinking they never talked about that before they got married,
That's what
obviously,
I
or
was
maybe
thinking.
they did and she just had the two little ones. But you know what I love and respect about this question is that she is straight up telling the truth. Like, I just don't want to do it. Because a lot of times in relationships, sometimes people do things that they don't want to do and then they're angry in it. So I really did appreciate that she was saying the truth. Like, I'm just not feeling it. I can't even. I can't even. So what y'all think?
I have the greatest respect in the world for women and having kids. She has two kids under two. She's
Yes.
not even fully healed yet. I mean, she's still going through that
Hmm.
process. So that
Yes.
alone, and then to take on another child, I totally get where she's coming from, and her transparency with that was like real.
It was.
But I also agree they didn't talk about that before she got married. Something
Right.
him wanting to bring his child or get custody.
Hmm.
Something must have happened after they got married,
Yeah,
or
that's what I was thinking.
something happened.
Something happened, and he now wants to bring that child under
Home.
the fold. So, okay, D, what you say, girl?
I don't know. I need a minute.
Look at
I
Robin.
know.
Look at
Well,
Robin
I'm
struggling.
thinking that he was 3 when they got married before they even started having kids, and then I'm assuming that he was a toddler or less when they met because I'm sure they didn't get married the day after they um, met. So I need some more information.
Okay, I know what to say.
Okay.
Did you
Come on,
pray, girl?
come
Did
on
you
now.
For
pray?
me, did I
Yes.
need to pray on it? Mm-mm, I didn't need to pray on it.
Okay.
No,
Woo-hoo.
seriously, I took, and I don't know, obviously, I don't know what her vows were, and we don't know what they discussed, but the reality is she's married to a man who had a child, assuming she knew that child was alive. Um, while I appreciate her candor, and I think she should go with that, um, you, she's got a, you had to have thought, or you should have thought, what happens if that mother gets hit by a Mack truck? I still got to take care of that
Mhm.
child.
Right,
We still have to take care of that baby.
right.
So, given the way she feels about it, I would propose to him and I would tell him very frankly how I felt. I would say, honey, we need an au pair. We need a nanny. I need help. If we're going to do that, we need to find a way of getting somebody in here to help.
Maybe the baby's grandmother, or maybe the baby
Maybe
has a.
I don't
some
know, but
people
she's
I
just got
think
to be straight up and get some help.
Yeah.
sometimes people try to wish children away. Like, well, that we're in love, we're having this perfect family, and whatever
And now
happened
I want to
before
bring my
me,
baby in.
and and that doesn't happen. So, um,
I'm
and it
so
is his
team Robin.
child. It isn't a child that he ran off and cheated or did anything, because that creates another different circumstance,
Right.
and we don't know why he wants to have full custody. There may be some real reason why this child needs to come live with them,
Mm.
Right.
and that has to be considered as well. But Robbins, get help,
I'm
get
so
help.
team Robin. For all the time I didn't have anything to say, Robin just summed it up for me.
Hey,
Get an au
Dana.
pair, get a nanny,
Yeah.
because again, how could you be in that relationship and not know that should something ever happen down the pike, if you knew that he had a child, that the mother or somebody would get hit by a bus or something, or
Right.
if they
Die
were
of natural causes.
die of natural causes, you would have to take responsibility for that
Responsibility.
child.
I mean, I'm
But
sure
So
you
even if she thought about that, she probably thought, maybe that would happen down the road when her kids were old enough. Like, the time frame
I think it's the
is
timing for
difficult. It's
her.
difficult.
Right.
But what we also don't know is, like she says, it's because they don't get to spend time together. Well, they're not going to get to spend any less time together if the child's not there, because they have a newborn. You put all the kids to bed at 8 o'clock, then you still have the same amount of time.
get
So
an
I
au
would wonder
pair,
if there was something else going on
Get
with
an au
that.
pair.
get
Yeah,
an au
but
pair.
get help.
Call
Oh,
Miss Doubtfire. Okay.
This is a one income home though. How are they gonna get an au pair?
Actually the good thing is if that child is 5, they are at least closer in age. What if it would have been a
Not in
teenager?
Pampers, but
Right.
not in Pampers. Now, maybe the
Right.
child could help out.
She
And
also
I'm a
sounds
little
a little selfish. The wife,
Shellfish?
selfish. She sounds selfish. Selfish. There's
Oh, to me,
something.
makes a good point. The child is 5. He should be in school most of the day.
not now, it's
No,
COVID.
no.
No, I'm
Well, it
just
depends
kidding.
on what
Oh,
state you live in.
and she got to homeschool the child too.
Right.
Get an au pair.
Oh, absolutely.
Get an au pair. Get in that. I don't
Although
know. Get a second job,
No,
Dad.
no, he's going to have to step up.
Step
He,
up.
she's going to have to step up, and he's going to have to step up, and they're going to have to get help.
I'm concerned about somebody who has, what did Gigi say? My stepson was a sweetheart, and I would have loved to have him. There is unspoken drama. Yes, but
Yeah.
I do find myself taking pause with someone who is like, I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to. Because then she's going to take it out on the little boy. Like we are saying, you married him. It's his son. You knew a possibility. Maybe she could have just, met the husband who was super fine, wanted to marry him, have kids real fast.
Well, that's her problem.
Thought that his
Yeah.
mama was going to take care of that while she was doing her thing.
Well, that's her
Right.
immaturity.
That's
It
her.
is.
Right.
And do we really want her to be around that little boy? Because
Well, what do you want to do? Throw him
What
away?
you gonna do?
now, I don't think that he needs to be thrown away, but I am just concerned about people who.
But that may be a jump from. It may be
Where
a
he
jump from. I
going?
don't want her to.
Where's
I'm
the
going to
5 years
abuse this
going?
child. I think
Where
that
he going?
might be a jump that she's going to mistreat the child just because she doesn't want him in
Anybody
the
who
house.
don't want a child in their house, you're not going to
No,
treat them like you
don't.
treat your own.
Yeah,
She
but
didn't say that.
she-
She said she didn't have the, she was indicating she didn't have the energy. That's what she was indicating to me.
Oh, okay.
Not that she didn't
Yeah,
like the
like the child.
child.
Right, and then she didn't have energy for him full time. So I would have to honestly, I would be having a conversation with his grandmother. I would have a conversation with aunts in this family, but I would not be looking for her to be the full-time caregiver while she's just had these 2 kids. Now, over time, when she can get her mind back and get a handle on the situation of having 2 little teeny kids in her house, and maybe can bathe again and brush her hair, we would look into it just being in their household. But I would have to ask family members on the child's side.
But the problem with one of the we reversed this before. Can you imagine like what would happen if your husband said to you, I don't want to take care of that child, so let's give him to your mother or your grandmother until he's old enough
Right,
because you don't want him in your house.
Well, I don't think they have to give it to the grandmother, but I would be asking the grandmother to help me.
Well, that's
Okay.
it. Still help.
That's all I'm saying.
It's
It
help.
doesn't
Yeah,
have
it's
to
help.
be an
It's
au
part
pair,
of the
but she needs
village.
help.
Yeah, but then you're also starting that division. You're starting that division right there. And you're saying, okay, you're part of the family, but that other family is going to take care of you more than I'm going to take care of you. So the dividing line is starting right there. And it's going to cause friction with the husband
with
and
the
wife.
sibling and with
Yeah.
the siblings.
Siblings.
So I'm sorry, I'm still Team Robin. Get another job, get an au pair,
You get help.
Get
get
another
help.
job.
Get help.
Wow.
Whatever because he's stepping up already to even want to. And why did he want his child when they were like 3 and 2 and 3? You want him now? How come you ain't
want
want
him
him
now?
before?
Exactly.
So I'm kind of
But then, there are circumstances we don't know. There may be some
Right.
circumstances where he needs to not be in the presence of his mother. And as a dad, he is stepping up and saying, my child needs to be here
Or
with us.
maybe not, and maybe that's why she's saying, look, I can't do this. He can stay with his mom. Because you know what else I thought, and maybe I was putting too much in it, but when I read the question, I was thinking he has this family, because she said, I'm home taking care of our kids. And so, they're married and she's presenting this great home life. And to me, it made me think that he was like, okay, I want my other kid here too.
Okay.
I just still don't think that the wife can be absolved from the possibility that something could have happened to that child's mother.
Mother.
Alvin's face.
I'm
Alvin, take a sip of wine.
I don't. She's got to step up. You know, I'm
But
sorry.
if you just had a baby, it's a lot.
Oh my
of
God!
But you
Life comes at you
child
fast.
existed.
It's
That
life.
child existed before they got married.
Yeah.
Y'all watching too many Hallmark movies.
No, I mean
No.
it's the reality.
That's reality.
That's his child.
Not Miss Hallmark herself. Okay,
Right,
Right.
Look, I'm running to
She's
you for
fucking
advice.
Hallmark.
I'm like, okay.
This is so confusing because just last year, Alma was like, we can't kick the baby out the house. my family would think we were crazy if we didn't let the 3-year-old psychopath in the house.
These questions this week are like, these are really good. Okay, because
They are very good.
I mean, they are very good questions.
They are very good.
I'm still
Okay,
Team Robin.
sister,
Still Team
sister,
Robin. I'm still Team
I
Robin.
love you for your candor. I think you bring the candor straight up to your husband's door, but you got skin in this game too.
Right.
He wants full custody. Beautiful. He's got to get some help in the house.
Right.
He's got to get some help in the house.
Right. Got to.
She could probably use the help anyway without the 5-year-old.
Probably.
With 2 kids under 2.
Yeah.
So
I think that you will be blessed. I think in the long term you will be blessed.
Yes. I say, yep.
Yes.
Because that
Is
answers it.
that 3 to 1?
That answers it.
I mean, you're not just trying to look at from the other angle, from the other side. I can't imagine like me meeting a man and him telling me, well, your child can't be here. So we're going to get grandmama or somebody else on your side of the family to take care of him.
I get that, but I just think this woman just had a baby and somebody needs to be like,
well, the timing is maybe awful, but
horrible.
yeah.
So what happens? The timing's horrible.
If the
And
mama
he
got
goes
hit by a truck, that's fine. But if the mama is just having some issues,
any issue that keeps his child from being safe is issue enough for him to get custody.
To get custody. There's a reason why he.
Now, if the mom just want to be at the club every night, that means that she's not home. That is a safety issue for the child.
Get custody.
I'm
And she might not have a mama
the
or
pregnant
grandmama
lady
or
needs
aunt.
to start going to the club.
She might not even have a. I was saying last week, I love kids. I love kids.
Alma's been saying that all week.
You said send the baby to the club. No, you didn't.
She said send the pregnant.
Let
Okay.
her go to the club too.
Okay. Hubby, you need to take your wife to an all-inclusive resort and let her get pampered and then bring her home and get this nanny going.
And go get your son.
Yeah.
Go get your son and get your nanny going.
We don't know that this conversation hasn't gone on well before she had these 2 kids. He may have said that, in the beginning, I hope that one day I'll get custody of my son. Right. And she might have been like, okay, cool, whatever.
She didn't think about it.
She didn't like she didn't mean this day.
Like not when I brought the new baby home.
But life comes at you fast. Right. He can walk out the door and get hit by a truck, and then she still have a lot on her plate.
Right, Demean. And what if she gets pregnant again?
Well, that's just
on her.
That's
on him.
2 babies in 2 years is a lot.
It's a lot.
And I know people do it, and some people excel at it, and some don't.
Right. And clearly, she is not.
Well, you know what? If I had 2 babies in 2 years, he would be. I'd be like, back up off me. Do not look at me. Don't breathe on me. Like maybe you should sleep in the guest room.
that 5-year-old should not be held responsible for.
That is true.
That
is true.
And that 5-year-old did not ask for this situation. And I'm sorry again. Get a nanny. Get help. You're gonna need a tutor anyway.
And let me just say. Y'all, all of y'all on the panel got a job. Y'all ain't waiting on the stimmy check. And we really don't know if these people can afford a nanny. Like
they can afford someone. Well, they can afford someone.
Yes, they can.
They ask for advice.
Right, free.
Free.
Right.
Look,
And
look
it
over
is
there.
free.
Right, look,
It is free.
free. You ask for advice. So, and that's, we just answer with the information that we have,
Yes,
Pat
because
that's
there's
says,
true.
a lot of
Pat asks,
information
yeah,
missing
we
from
don't
there.
have. Well,
It's
Pat
a
says,
lot.
how is he helping? Maybe he needs to come home from
Right.
work
He
and
has to step up. If they,
do some
yeah.
things to
I
support
said he
the
needs
right.
to step
Yeah,
up.
right.
And it sounds like he's a guy who's willing to step up because he's trying to take care of his responsibilities.
Right.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
and
you got. Oh, Alvin, what were you gonna say?
now I was thinking about him. Maybe the wife is the mother of the 5-year-old. She's doing okay, but maybe she's filthy rich, but she's an alcoholic, and the child's in an unsafe place, and so that means he can get the child and get alimony. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Okay, I don't know. So many unanswered
That's
questions.
a whole movie.
I don't know.
Sweet.
Or maybe he's some kind of creepy dude that just wants her to be bound up with children, and she's going to end up putting them in the bathtub and doing crazy
We've
stuff.
seen that, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, but we don't know those things, so
Right,
we're trying to put
Allegedly.
We have gone from Hallmark to Snatch. Okay.
There's a show that's called
Oh
Why the
my
Blink That I
God.
Get Married. She
my
might be on
God.
that. Right.
one.
No,
No.
I really believe she's going to be blessed, and they're going to be blessed by making this work and being mature. And that 5-year-old is going to end up helping out with those younger
Babies.
children.
Yeah. Unless it's a tyrant, one of them children that she already know about. She ain't said it in this story that's a bad dollar sign child. Okay.
And we're going to pray for you, sis. That's what we're going to do.
She might know that's a bad. Oh, that's some bad blood coming up in here. But we don't know that.
That's right. Hi,
Right.
Lena.
We don't know
Lena.
that. But
We
that
don't
was a
know
good
that.
question.
And
That was a good
Sharon.
question.
Hey.
Good question.
That was an excellent question.
Yes.
And you know
Mhm.
what? My friends are excellent too. Robin and Alvin and Dee Dee. Thank y'all for another episode.
It's 8 o'clock already?
It is. I'm
Yes.
so mad.
Yes.
It's 8 o'clock already.
We're getting
I just got my cheeks
the producers
down
in the
from
back
black.
right now. Stop talking. Stop talking.
And
Hey,
I was
y'all.
just clenching my fist that D wouldn't pop out again. Okay, I was
Listen.
like,
Right?
I don't know what is going on. I said, Alma, don't make me disappear again, and then poof, I was gone.
I gotta say, I need to
Excellent.
go get
Thank you.
ready for my Alabama family. Y'all know they coming to visit.
Yes.
I have to, get some things in order. But thanks everybody for watching. Oh my gosh, we just love y'all so much.
Thank
and
you,
love
thank you,
hanging out
thank
with
you.
y'all every Tuesday at 7. And come back and see us next week. It's going to be a fantastic show. Email questions to always ask Alma at gmail.com. And I'm sending y'all a hug. Thank you.
Somebody show me how to do that animation.
I'm
I
gonna
need
show
help.
you how to.
Yeah, Robin.
Oh, Alma, can I give a quick shout out for a second?
Would you
Alma?
please? Yes.
I want everybody, if you are, please, you can Google him. Mr. Gordon Chambers will be on. He said Friday night. He is a Grammy. He has written Grammy Award-winning songs for Anita Baker, Brownstone. He's going to perform himself. He has 4 albums out. He is absolutely amazing, and he is going to be on the show Friday night at 7 o'clock. We're having an evening with Gordon Chambers. You don't want to miss
Gordon
it.
Chambers.
No, that's going to
But
be
Google him and listen to his music. Amazing.
And Alvin, put that in the chat, and also put that catering brunch. Put both of those in the chat for me, please.
How can I put them in the chat?
I'll show you.
Okay. The catering is chefcatrell.com.
Okay.
ChefKatrell.com. It is luxury dining, a brunch dining, all luxury brunch. Go to her website, check it out. It is the real mofo deal. I went on Sunday and I ate the food on Monday. Okay.
What? Okay, and you're gonna do the whole thing for my birthday.
I will do it for your birthday. No more than 8 people. So start
No
picking
more
your
than
8 people. Okay, you got a big family on here. You got a whole bunch of family.
I know where you live.
where I just moved. Thank you,
Excellent.
guys.
Thank you.
Love ya.
See ya.
See you
Y'all have
next
a good
week.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.